no makeup on, my hair is in a messy bun, and I have some spit up on my clothes. Let's talk about motherhood. Hi, this is RGV and you're watching RGV Love, where I am the crazy Indian mother. Before I became a mother, I didn't really know anybody who was like a recent mother, so I had nobody really to tell me about what the real deal about motherhood was. And I was quite surprised. Like, motherhood is weird. It's like the sweetest thing and the best thing that can happen to your life, and it's also the worst thing that can happen to your life. Welcome to this video, which is about the real deal about being a new mother. If you scare easily, I would not advise you to watch this video because it is scary. It's gonna be scary. It's not like horror scary, but it's like scary. The 9 months are over and you rush to the hospital and you cannot wait to meet your baby, and you cannot wait to feel unconditional love, because that is what everybody keeps talking about. The minute you see your baby, there's just so much love that you feel, and it's the first time that you really understand what unconditional love means. The reality is, not everybody feels that. I love RGV unconditionally right now, but when I saw him for the first time, my instant reaction was to check, where did this come from? Like, this is my baby? Are you sure this is mine? Which is kind of weird, and I felt that maybe there's something wrong with me, maybe I have postpartum depression or something, but I didn't understand basically why I didn't love my baby at first sight. It doesn't mean I didn't love him, it just, I was expecting this sudden rush of so much love, love at first sight and this and that, and it just didn't happen. Of course I do grew to love him, and now I love him unconditionally, and now I can't, now I understand how much my parents love me, because I love him so much. I can't even tell you how much I love him, right? But that wasn't the feeling that I got when I saw him for the first time, and everybody says that that's the feeling you get when you see your baby for the first time, and it just wasn't there. The reality is, when you meet your baby for the first time, whether you just plopped him out or whether he's been cut out of you, or whatever way you wish to go, whatever way it happens, whenever you meet your baby for the first time, not necessarily you will love the baby in the first go. I mean, you would love the baby, but it will be more like because you have to. Like, I can't explain to you. I think maybe because it's been 8 months since I've given birth, but it was more like, wow, are you sure that's fine? Baby blues. Nobody talks about baby blues as much as they should. Everybody talks about postpartum depression, which is real. It's very real, and a lot of people get that. But some women just get baby blues, which are like a miniature version of postpartum depression, I think. It's just the feeling of losing out on life, It's a very weird and a very bad feeling, because you feel sad when you're not supposed to feel sad. I mean, you just gave birth to a beautiful baby, your life seems perfect on the outside, but you don't feel that good, because you feel that your life has changed so much, and you just cannot understand what's happening with you and what's happening around you. Your life changes, and when I say your life changes, your life changes, okay? I know everybody's going to say, but your husband's life also changed, your family's life also changed. No, your life changes, and nobody talks about that. Everybody, anytime you tell anybody that, what, my life has changed so much, everybody's going to, yeah, but it's a very good change. Also, your husband's life also changed. No, it didn't. It didn't. Other people still get to go. How do I explain? It's very difficult to explain, because when you're a mother, you are the mother, okay? I don't want to say 28. I think I'll say 26. Fine, I'm 28 years old, okay? I think I should accept my age by now. That's another topic. Anyways, I am old, and I still call my mother whenever I need help. And whenever I feel overwhelmed, I'm like, Mama, kyun nahi hai? Why can't my mother do this? Why do I have to do this? And then I have to realize that I am a mother too. That is how my child will feel about me. And it is such a huge thing, okay? It's a huge thing. When you're a mother, your life changes completely, because a tiny human depends on you. Yes, the tiny human also depends on the father and also depends on his grandparents. But when you're a mother, you understand the gravity of being a mother, okay? And nobody told me that. For the oddest reason, I think that somebody should have told me that when you become a mother, you become a mother forever. Forever. And that's scary. Like, trust me, that's scary. Next time, when you are, tensed, or when you're like, shit, this doesn't happen, what will I do with my life? When you cannot, understand where your life is going or what will I do, the one person that comes in your mind is always your mother, that let me just run back to my mom and she'll make everything okay. And then you have to realize, and that is the point of time in your life when you realize, I am that someone for someone. I am that person for a human. For RGV, I am that person, the one who he will run to when he is in trouble, and I have to make everything okay. And that's scary. Getting up a bit. Sometimes you forget that you have a child. This one applies for mothers who are like really new. I remember when RGV was like 1 month old, he was sleeping in his bassinet and I was doing some work. I was doing some completely non-baby, non-motherhood related work. I think I was talking to my YouTube friends, or I was just doing something which was not related to motherhood or RGV or anything like that. So, and it was like from my life before I was pregnant, and for those 5-10 minutes I just forgot about everything, and for those 5-10 minutes it was just me, my life, how I used to live and things like that. And suddenly I heard this crying noise and I get really scared. Where is the noise coming from? And then it's like reality hits me and I'm like, shit, I have a baby. And it wasn't really like, not like in a negative way that I have a baby, but just in the way that I completely forgot. Like for 5 minutes I completely forgot that I had a baby, and I was just kind of living my own life, if that makes sense. Now, the really weirdest, stupidest stuff that comes with motherhood. There have been weeks when I haven't brushed my hair. Weeks. And when I say weeks, I mean weeks. I did wash my hair, but they would go up again in this bun till it's time for the next wash. Again the bun. Weeks. Now, coming to another very, very, very real part. It's the best change in the whole entire world. I'm sure if you've watched other videos about, the real thing about being a mother, that everybody says this, and this is so true. That is the best change in your life. I know I've said like this whole video was all about the negative factor of motherhood, and then I end up by saying it's the best change in your life, because it is. It honestly is. The first 3 months are tough. I will honestly tell you, the first 3 months are very tough, and there might be times when you'll be wishing and you'll be thinking and you'll be cursing yourself, why did I decide to have a child? And you'll be looking at your husband like, you encouraged me to have this baby. But after the first 3 months, I'm just saying first 3 months because they are tough. After the first 3 months, the baby starts smiling, and then you also kind of start recovering from your health, and then the baby starts smiling at you, giggling and rolling over and then sitting and crawling and standing, and there's just so much happy stuff happening that you kind of don't think about all the negative stuff that's also going on. And even if, even if all this negative, these are not very negative stuff, it's just things I didn't expect. Maybe if I was expecting them, I wouldn't have gotten shocked, or I wouldn't have like thought of them in a negative way. It's not even negative, okay? It's okay if I don't brush my hair for a week, but I get to see gummy smiles, I get to see him crawling all over the place, and I get to see him experience life, which is, oh my god, I have to tell you, you understand life perfectly only when you have a child. Honestly, your understanding of what life is and what life is about, it can only happen if you have a child. Like, if you are anybody who wants to know what life is all about, have a child. Anyways, that was some real talk by me, Roli. If you enjoyed the video, then make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, comment down below if you want me to do a real talk on anything else, any other topic you want me to do a real talk on. Also, I might be doing a Q&A soon, so if you have any questions for me, comment those down below as well. I'll see you guys next time. Bye! Also, the real deal is this is how I look like all day long.